Ethan Cole had seen lions charge before, but never one begging for help. The lioness came out of the dust like a storm, her muscles trembling, eyes wide with something between fury and fear. She wasn't stalking him, she was pleading. When she stopped just meters away, lowering her head instead of roaring, Ethan knew something was terribly wrong, and what she led him to next was beyond belief. The savannah stretched endless in gold beneath the morning sun. Heat shimmered across the plains as cicadas buzzed from the thorn trees. Ranger Ethan Cole tightened the strap of his field pack and scanned the horizon. He'd been tracking illegal snare lines since dawn, another long day in a land that never slept, but the silence here felt different, thicker, charged. The lioness stood still now, chest heaving, tail twitching like a live wire. Her ears flicked forward, then back. The sound she made wasn't a roar or a growl, it was a low, shaking moan, almost like a cry. Ethan's hand hovered near the tranquilizer rifle on his shoulder, but something in her eyes froze him. There was terror there, urgency, and unmistakable trust. "Easy, girl," he murmured, voice barely above the whisper of grass. She turned, glanced back once, then started walking, not fleeing, not charging, leading. Ethan's instincts screamed to stay put, but something stronger, that quiet, human pull of empathy, made him follow. They crossed a stretch of cracked earth where the air smelled faintly of rust and old rain. The lioness moved fast, her movements jerky, anxious, always checking that he was behind her. Then he heard it. A sound that didn't belong to the wild. A cry, high, desperate, and small. Ethan broke into a run. They reached a shallow ravine, its sides eroded by the last storm. The lioness paced along the edge, whining. The sound came again, from below. Ethan peered over the rim, and his heart dropped. A lion cub, barely a few weeks old, was trapped in a pit of tangled roots and rusted wire. The poacher's snare had tightened around one hind leg. The cub kicked weakly, crying out in pain. The lioness roared, pacing in frantic circles, torn between rage and helplessness. Ethan knelt, whispering,
"All right, little one, we'll get you out."
He dropped his pack, pulled out a long steel hook and wire cutters, his standard rescue tools. He had to work fast. Every second the cub struggled, the snare cut deeper. He eased himself flat, chest against the dirt, and reached down with the hook. The cub twisted, terrified. The lioness growled, a deep vibrating sound that rolled through his bones. "Easy, girl. I'm helping," he whispered, heart pounding. The sun burned overhead. Sweat stung his eyes. The metal hook scraped against wire. Click, twist, pull. The cub shrieked. The lioness let out a roar so violent that birds exploded from the nearby trees. Ethan froze. One mistake, and she'd be on him before he could even raise the rifle. But then, the wire snapped loose. The cub collapsed in the dirt, panting. Ethan reached deeper, cradled the tiny body and pulled it up, inch by inch, until its paws caught the rim. The lioness lunged forward, teeth flashing, and grabbed the cub by the scruff, gentle but firm.